Welcome to Teknologg YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss configuration and functionality for Sense and Record series data loggers. These data loggers varies in number and type of measuring parameters and data communication, but all are same in general settings. So, we select a sample data logger to demonstrate the functionality and settings. Here is a TL100 and semi-temperature and humidity data logger. Tekno Logg uses QR coding for products, so you can always scan product QR code to access information about your device and download required file. For start, press P2 to turn on data logger. The device model will be shown on display, and after initialization, data logger starts to measure and record based on user setting parameters. For reading maximum and minimum values, press P2, then press P1. Device will show maximum values since last reset. Press P1 again to see minimum values. For USB connection, press P1 and hold, then press P2. USB will be shown on display. For connecting device to computer, you can also connect USB cable first and open Daleco software. Then, press P2 and press Connect button on Daleco software. The Daleco Windows application is used for configuration and data monitoring, and it is free to download from Teknologg website. Browse teknologg.com and download the software. Unzip downloaded file and run setup to install and complete installation. After successful installation, run Daleco application. Press Connect button and make sure device is in USB connection mode as we discussed previously. Wait until device identified by the software. After successful connection, you will see device model, measuring parameters name and count, device date time, and 2 button. This button is for date time synchronization by your computer, and you can use it to set device date time. Use this button for resetting battery usage profile. This option used for devices with non-rechargeable battery when new battery is replaced. After approving, battery indicator on data logger will be in full state. Now, we switch to Sensor Setting tab. In Device Sensor table, you can set alarm range, alarm window, and offset for parameters. As these data loggers does not have controller relay, setting alarm windows does not have effect on device operation. For editing parameters, just enter a value and press Enter. Device measuring time is time interval for new measurement of parameters. Data logging time is an interval for recording data on memory. These two parameters have direct impact on the device battery lifetime. So, consider to set these values according to real estimate of parameter change in your application. For example, setting a few seconds for measurement of temperature in a room is not suitable option as temperature of a room may not change in a few seconds. Here we set 5 seconds to demonstration of live data and charting, but to extend battery lifetime, setting short time period in normal applications is not recommended. When you are done with parameter setting, press Apply Changes. Sensor Calibration button is for calibration of device using reference values. For new devices, you don't need this option. This feature will guarantee accurate operation of device in long term such that, after a long time operation, if any deviation occurred in device initial accuracy, you can use a reference device to adjust your data logger. For using calibration feature, select parameter, then press New Calibration. You can enter up to 20 reference point. For example, if we have a reference device which is stable and shows -10 in calibration condition, then refer to your device. If we read, for example, -9, then we enter -9 as reading value. We can continue this calibration process up to 20 points. When you have done, use Upload Calibration to finish calibration. Device will automatically adjust any deviation based on calibration values. Also, you can use Delete Existing Calibration button to delete any previous user-defined calibration table. There is another GSM and Wi-Fi setting tabs for devices which support these options, and we will discuss on separate videos. Now switch to View Real Values tab to reading live data or charting. Here, We show USB connection mode. By pressing Start button, device starts to show real-time values and refreshes values based on device measuring time, which we set it on Sensor Setting tab. For live charting, enter a value for time interval. Chart points will be created based on this time. It can be equal to device measuring time or integer multiply of it. Press Live Chart. Now chart starts to plot and automatically refresh based on the real-time values. You can click and hold mouse right button to change chart active area or use mouse wheel over chart to zoom in or zoom out. You can also use mouse wheel over value or time axis to changing chart scales. Real data reading needs to be stopped for changing parameters or sending new commands to device, so we stop it to continue. Use Download Data tab to read out data from device. There is internal and external options for memory. If you inserted micro SD card before, data will be recorded on micro SD, otherwise data record will be on internal memory. Press Download to read out data. Clicking View Charts creates a chart for each parameter in a separate window. You can view and save chart for each parameter. Clicking View Mix Charts creates plot of all parameters in a single window. This is useful for comparing of values when parameter types are same. Export to CSV. This button will export all readout data as a CSV file. When you have done with settings, disconnect Data Logger.